Dora the Explorer. Dora saves the enchanted forest. Once upon a time, the wise and brave Unicornio was crowned king of the enchanted forest. He was a kind and fair king, and all the forest creatures were happy. Then one day the king needed to help some friends outside the enchanted forest. He gave his crown to Owl and asked him to watch over the kingdom. Owl was not like King Unicornio. Instead of letting the forest creatures run free, he made new unfair rules. When the king returned, Owl did not want to give the crown back. He ordered his mini owls to move to make a crack in a dam. If King Unicornio didn't plug the crack, the enchanted forest would flood. Owl trapped Unicornio there and flew off with the crown. Now all the forest creatures had to follow Owl's rules. They were very unhappy. There was one person who could help them, Dora. Rabbit found Dora and Boots outside Dora's house. Venga rapido, Rabbit said. We've got to rescue Unicornio so he can be king of the enchanted forest again. We've got to hurry to the enchanted forest, Boots said. Map can help us, Dora declared. Map showed the way. To reach the forest, Dora and Boots had to go through the cornfield, past the elf garden, and through the fairy tunnel. Dora and Boots headed down the path to get to the cornfield. Then they saw a scarecrow perched on his paw. Hola, Scarecrow, Dora called. Can we get through the cornfield, por favor? Before Scarecrow could answer, Owl flew by. He didn't want Dora to help save King Unicornio. He told his mini owls to pile up lots of corn to block the path to the enchanted forest. With Scarecrow's help, Dora and Boots called a flock of crows to pick up the corn. Soon the crows had cleaned the path so Dora and Boots could head to the next stop, the elf garden. Dora and Boots raced down the path to the elf garden and came to a bridge. Suddenly, Owl flew by. He told the mini owls to take the screws out of the bridge so Dora and Boots couldn't cross it. The elves saw that Dora and Boots needed help. Working together, they fixed the bridge and ran across to the elf garden. Muchas gracias, Dora told the elves. Now on to the fairy tunnel. At the fairy tunnel, Dora and Boots asked the fairies to light the way. Just then, Owl showed up and had his mini owls blow out the fairy's lights. But one little fairy still had her light. With her help, Dora and Boots made it through the fairy tunnel and into the enchanted forest. Dora and Boots found Unicornio at the dam. They had to save him. Dora and Boots remembered that the elves were really good at fixing things, so they sent Rabbit to get them. Tell the elves to bring their tools, Dora called to Rabbit as he hopped away. Rapido! Quick as a flash, the elves arrived with their tools. They were eager to fix the dam so that Unicornio could be king of the enchanted forest again. The elves fixed the dam. Unicornio was free. Dora, Boots, and Unicornio soon found Owl. Owl, you are very smart, but you must learn to get along with others and treat everyone fairly, Unicornio said. Owl realized that Unicornio was right, and he returned the crown. King Unicornio told Owl to invite everyone to a party in the enchanted forest. At the celebration, all the forest creatures cheered, "Viva el Rey Unicornio! Long live King Unicornio!" Thanks to Dora and Boots, Unicornio was king and the fair king once again. All the forest creatures lived happily ever after. The end.